Yo, MotoGP fans, welcome back to another episode of MotoGP 24 Road to MotoGP. We're heading for Mandalika to continue our Moto3 career. Looks like we have wet weather qualifying and practice 2 session, so that will be a big challenge for us as we didn't qualify very good in the rain very often, so we will try and do it good this time. See you back at the qualifying results.
As we take a look at the final results of the second Moto3 qualifying session, that's the end of our broadcast for today, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Decent Q2, let's head out for the race. So 10 red lights, we start from P6, we rev the engine up, and the Mandalika Grand Prix is on the way. We have a very slow response to the lights going out, and Suzuki doesn't have a ideal start as well. Oh, we bump into Ortola and we have our first track limit warning. We were on the green and currently we are under investigation for that move on Ortola. We bumped into his back, didn't know he would brake that much, but now we are on the inside line of qualifying, going through the outside. Go by again, and that will be another track limit warning, as we received a warning for the incident with Ortola. So 3 warnings, and we are only in the first lap heading into turn 9, which isn't a very good start, but the positive thing is we are leading the race and we are pulling away from Colin Fire. Looks like we have a great pace here in Mandalika. In the qualifying session we had a bit of trouble with the wet weather conditions, but as of now it's dry, and look at our pace. We are pulling away very rapidly. We are exactly 2 seconds off on Colin Fire. Heartbreaking for this hard turn 16, very difficult turn, and then you have the final turn 17, and we are pulling away 2.5 seconds, and we finish our first lap. But I have to be careful because I already have 3 warnings, and with 5 warnings you'll receive a long lap penalty, and I don't want to do that, so I have to be careful cornering, make sure I ride the perfect racing line and don't exceed the track limits. Suzuki is all out of shape. In India he was dominating, he was pulling away, but as of now he dropped down to P7 and we are leading, and right now we are dominating here in Mandalika. We're pulling away rapidly, 3.4 seconds lead over Colin Fire and our teammate right behind him. So I'm not sure what is wrong with the AI over here, but they are very, very slow. As we are finishing our second lap, turn 15, and then the also difficult turn 16, very tight corner, and then the final corner again, turn 17. Crush the start-finish line, starting our penultimate lap, and our lap times are decent. Look at the rider standings. We are pulling a gap with Suzuki of 87 points as of now. I see. Just went to P5 in the race standings, but the gap is increasing in the Riders' Championship. And after this race, we only have 5 more races left. Unless we make a lot of mistakes and crash out a few races, I don't see Suzuki claiming the Riders' Championship from us. A little bit wide. Riding extra careful, not wanting to receive another track limit warning. But like I said, I don't see Suzuki challenging us for the Riders' Championship, as we are many points away from him. 87 points, 85 points. It's almost 4 whole wins without the other scoring any points. Since the start of the Moto3 career, we scored points on every circuit. So it's getting a bit cloudy. Oh, that was a track limit warning. Our final one. Just one more and we will receive a long lap penalty, but we are already in our final lap. But look at the clouds, it's getting cloudy. Not sure if we will expect some rain. Hopefully not. Gap is 9 seconds. 9.5 seconds to Suzuki. Suzuki just moved up to P2, so he seems to found the pace he needs. But it's much too late. We already have a gap of 9 seconds. There's a yellow flag crash behind us, somewhere in sector 3.
The officials waving the red flag after
that's
a nasty
red flag
out on track. The race has to be halted.
So
Let's take a look at the final results of this Moto3 race. The riders are returning to the pits and will soon join them in Parc Ferme for the usual post-race interviews.
So the good news is we won Mandalika. The bad news is there was a red flag, so someone crashed heavily. There are 4 riders who didn't complete the race. Not sure what happened over there. We will see in a couple of seconds in the replay, but that was our first red flag because of a crash here in MotoGP 24. Didn't expect that to happen in the final lap. But nevertheless, we won the Mandalika GP. Let's see what happened over here. So we have Kelso turning in, bumping into, I guess it's Furusato or Nepa, and they just disappearing under the ground.
Have just arrived. The winner is over the moon and quite rightly indulging in a few celebrations with his team.
So it didn't seem like a really heavy accident, but maybe because they moved under the ground like some sort of glitch or bug, the race stopped and the race was red flagged. But nevertheless, the most important thing, we won the Mandalika GP. It's been a while since I won that one, and we are increasing our lead in the Riders' Championship. So we will receive a new challenge, a new objective. I'm not sure who it will be against. I guess it will be Suzuki. Yes, it is Suzuki, because he's on the 2nd place in the Riders' Championship. So a new challenge against our rival in the championship standings. We have to make sure I will get a good result against Suzuki in Japan, but Japan is his hometown, is his home Grand Prix, and Japan is one I struggle a lot on, so I'm not sure if we will win this challenge against Suzuki. But look at the gap, 82 points. That's a lot, with just 5 more races to go. In the Moto2, Ayogura still leading by 23 points over Dennis Foggia, and in the MotoGP, Jorge Martin with 22 points over Bagnaia. So still thrilling in the MotoGP, as you can score a maximum of 37 points in one weekend with the sprint races and the main races. So the most thrilling final will be in the MotoGP, I think. And I'm hoping Jorge Martin will win this one. But yeah, the next one will be Japan. Then we have Australia, Thailand, Malaysia and Valencia. So 5 more races, including Japan, to go. The season is closing down and we will move up to Moto2. Can't wait for that to happen. But for now, I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't done so, and I'll be seeing you back in Japan for the Japanese Grand Prix.